Today we're going to look at the allegory, the literary forms. So an allegory is a narrative that works on two levels of meaning, a literal meaning and one or more symbolic meaning. So the literal meaning presents the characters and conflicts at face value. The literal story is complete and can be understood without reference to other stories or situations. The symbolic meaning interprets the characters and conflicts at a representative level, a deeper meaning that readers must infer. Characters may be symbols for real people, and the conflicts may focus readers on events or ideas that are not part of a literal narrative. Understanding an allegory's symbolic meaning can reveal the theme, the work's message, or insight. We're going to look at some slides. Okay, so here, let's look at the history and background of allegory. So allegory is used in writing to tell stories on two different levels. Allegory takes a literal standpoint in a story, while also figurative standpoint at the same time. Unlike symbolism, an allegory shows the literal and figurative of everything that is discussed. Allegories deliver a more broad message describing the characters, settings, and events through one writing. So the history word allegory comes from Latin word allegoria, which means hidden message. There's no specific person or time period when people started using allegories. Allegory presented themselves in the Bible, cave walls, narratives in the Middle Ages, etc., like The Pilgrim's Progress 1684 by John Bunyan, is one of the first well-known religious allegory to date. Early authors also included Plato, Cicero, Apuleius, and Augustine. So structure of an allegory. Allegory is a literary device that gives a life lesson through settings, characters, interactions of characters, objects, and events. Let's look at the difference between allegory and symbolism. Allegory, it's a narrative story in which characters, settings, and actions stand for something beyond themselves. And symbolism is the art of using an object or word to represent an abstract idea. So the symbolism represents a small portion, but allegory is in the whole story. So here, for example, let's look at this Toy Story poem. So this is the plot diagram. And then this is the poem by Ashley Gaynor. So here it's the structure is double space, at least 2 pages long. All elements within the allegory must connect together, have a literal and figurative meaning. So here's some examples. For example, in George Orwell's Animal Farm, it says all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. For example, the pigs only view the working animals, working class, as servants. They only serve the rulers in order for them to continue living comfortably and lavishly. Somehow, it seemed as though the farm had grown richer without making the animals themselves any richer, except, of course, for the pigs and the dogs. When animals, working class, realize that there is some kind of corruption within the farm, the Kremlin in communist Russia, and they are not benefiting from their hard work. So basically, even this animal farm takes place in a farm and they have animals, they represent actually something in the real life. So here you're going to analyze these allegorical lyrics from popular song Hotel California by the Eagles and American Pie by Don McLean, and write what you believe the hidden meanings behind them are. So these are the lyrics. So when you look at the explanation, you can see the details here. And that's it. So after this, you can finish your worksheets on Pearson. Thank you. Bye-bye.